Right then, you lovely lot. It is podcast time yet again. And Jay lad, got a special guest, haven't we today?
Yeah, I've jumped on.
Go on, Matty lad.
Just thought I'd sneak on.
Nice to have you, mate. So, we are discussing FishOMania, winning FishOMania, and how it's changed our lives. Or has it changed your lives?
Ooh.
It changes it a lot.
Or big matches in general.
No, FishOMania.
It's
FishOMania.
all about the fisho.
Fisho's
yeah.
what, yeah.
It's relevant right now.
Because 3/4 of us have won it.
Yes, me too.
You can have one of mine, I've got loads.
Share yours, man.
I've got plenty to share.
Shut up.
But, I'll go first.
Go on. You've got a few to talk about.
But it's not about
So,
that, is it?
the first one then, go from your first one.
It is the first one, isn't it? Winning one of these big ones like FishO. FishO's the one, isn't it?
Yeah.
And when I won it,
What was yours,
I think
2013?
it was the only thing. 2013. No, it wasn't. No, Maver did exist then.
Yeah.
But anyway, it was still beyond special. I won it because it was still the big one, like beyond the big one.
Oh, yeah.
It hadn't been diluted down by the other ones. But what did winning it do? It depends what position you're in life, innit? What you were doing. I was still...
You started
No, I was
coaching by
coaching
then?
Yeah, I was coaching then. I was coaching. In fact, no, yeah, we can talk about it. I can remember now. It saved me going back to work.
Yeah.
100%. Yeah, we talked. This has been mentioned before, hasn't it?
I remember having a conversation with you.
Yeah. 12 months before I'd quit my job. I'd coached for a year on the bones of my bum, struggling through on savings and that. Won FishO and that fixed everything.
Yeah.
Not in terms of the money that I won. What was it then? The first time it was just
It was 30.
30 grand the first time.
Yeah, 30.
Yeah. So it wasn't, it was still, to me then, it's ridiculous money. I'd never had more than 5 grand in my bank in my life at that point.
Yeah.
What was I then? What was I in 2013? 28? Yeah? No. Nearly 30.
Don't ask me to do maths here, lad.
29, 30 I was.
What did you do? Were you boring and like you saved everything, or did you have like a mad blowout?
No, I didn't save any of the first one.
What did you spend it on?
Come on, lads. Drinks it on me.
Can't
Were you
remember.
drinking then as well?
No, it wasn't in my wallet. I was playing a bit then.
Yeah.
It was right at the back end of my playing days, being a lunatic. So no, I didn't. I can't remember what I spent it on. I think I rented a house for me and Em.
Yeah.
I moved Em out where she was and we got a house, just rented one. And I bought a car, bought some posh reels,
Is that when you had your golf?
went on holiday,
That was when you had your golf, was it?
maybe.
Yeah, I remember that.
Probably had golf then. I had a few golfs, didn't I?
Yeah.
No, I was young and stupid with the first lot. I think I spent 90% of it.
Nice.
But it's,
I think,
it's what you get off the back of it. And I remember your words to me.
It's what it did, it was coaching.
Oh, yeah. Ridiculous.
I went from the first year I did coaching, I did 20 days maybe in a summer, which is not a lot. And what was I charging then? Like 120 quid a day.
Yeah, I think we started off about 150, didn't we?
Yeah. Well, I was even less than that when we very first started because you're like, oh, I won't get any. Done nothing. A year after, I didn't have a day spare.
Yeah.
It was just like, done. This is what you do now.
Yeah.
And it did. We did that for the next 5 or 6 years probably. But yeah, it changes everything, doesn't it? In terms of public eye, everyone knows who you are.
So obviously from that very first one, obviously, you've won a couple since then, Jay Lad FishO, but from that first one, you said you got more from that than the other two then?
Yeah. It changed my life the most.
Yeah.
Winning it the first time changed my life the most.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of in terms of sponsorship. I don't think it changed much then. I was with Maver then.
Maver, weren't you?
What, when you won the first one, you were already with Maver?
I was.
And did you get other like people coming towards you, approaching the other companies, Jay, or?
No.
No.
No, because it must have been 2 more years after that. I must have fished another FishO and did no good. Is that the one you won? No, I don't think you won the next one.
No, Geldart that.
Geldart won that
yeah,
one.
I remember
after
It was
that.
all
It's a
map
special
anglers.
thing. I can remember it all. The
Yeah,
people.
it was.
Geldart won the next one. No, because I felt I was with Map when Geldart won.
No,
it wasn't. It was
Geldart was
Geldart.
Garbolino at the time, wasn't he?
Oh, he was.
But when you won your third, it was like for 5 or 6 years, it was current map
map.
anglers.
Yeah.
At that point.
Yeah, it was. So yeah, nothing happened then.
Yeah.
And then I just joined Map when I won my second one,
Right, okay.
like a few months before. So no, in terms of sponsorship, it did nothing.
Right.
Phil didn't even give me anything proper tight, Phil. Disco. But no, he was giving me mega before that.
Yeah.
But yeah. It does change everything, doesn't it? It just changes your view on fishing as well. In fact, I'm not going to save this back. I'm going to save something else to say once you two have spoken.
Come on. What about you then, Matty?
How you see it? No, do you next, because
Do
it's
me?
the more current. Yeah.
chronologically.
So obviously coaching. I've been coaching a lot longer than you. I started in 2006, 2007. Yeah, 2006. Back in 2006, I started coaching.
What's that? That's like nearly 20 years ago now.
Yeah, I think it's been
17 years ago.
Yeah.
That's terrifying, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just nuts.
I was 12 then.
All right, Matty. So.
You're 12 then.
And yeah, it's like I remember your words to me when I won it in 2016. You said, "Right, get ready, that'll be it." Because like coaching, you can feel like a few weeks up, but then you'd have like a barren few weeks, so you might only get like 2
You'd only
days
be a
of
month
coaching.
ahead, wouldn't you?
Yeah,
A month was good. If you had a month filled, you were
yeah.
like, oh yeah.
yeah.
You were
And
well
started
ahead of the
obviously
game.
getting better and better. But when I won it in 2016, I remember Jay's words when he drove around to me, "Well done, Andy. Get ready. It's going to change forever now." And sure enough, like just phone went into meltdown. Can I book you? Can I book you? And that was it. That's when it started going from like 1 year to the next. I could book it in, and then I wouldn't have to worry about days from like one year to the next. It'd just all be sorted.
By April, that year was full, wasn't it?
Done, dusted. So it changed in that respect. The other thing it changed our life as well is that we put the money into our kids' fund. So Ollie and Leah split the money half, 25 grand on each one, and they can do what they want with it when they're 18.
So you did it.
Yeah.
Fair play, Andrew.
Because we were
That's the
saving up
most
anyway.
un-Andy May thing
That
to
is
do with
the
50
most.
grand.
That was the last time you were sensible with money.
Pretty much. Trust me, I wanted to spend it all. I'm like, right, I'm going to blow all this. But because we were saving up anyway,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? So we thought, right, a big lump sum like that, let's just do it. We had our house, you know what I mean? So that didn't bother us, this, that and the other.
Yeah.
So yeah, we thought we'd do it that way for the kids so they could do what they want with it, that kind of thing.
Ollie's
You
just
told
getting
them,
like
they
2
know
pairs of
about it.
Balenciagas, isn't he?
He's only just found out that he's got
I think he's just
25
found
grand now.
Leah definitely doesn't know. Don't tell Leah. And I was like, whoa! In fact, don't put this on live. He's coming out of his classroom today. So yeah, in that respect, and obviously it's just like notoriety, and obviously you get approached by other companies, that kind of thing. Obviously,
Where were you? You were with
I was with MAP, and obviously love being with MAP. Bait sponsors, that kind of thing. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, it just led from like one thing to the other. Then we started getting involved in the winning ways, and that went off. Obviously, you know what I mean.
When that happened, it was winning ways before you.
2017,
No,
2018.
no, it was well after.
It
It was well after Andy winning.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
you were 2016. Yeah, I'd not
It was
long
end
been
of
at MAP at that
2017
point.
when it winning ways. And obviously that kicks off, and then you start doing more stuff on, and then it just keeps going, just keeps like spiraling. But at the time, I didn't think, flipping heck, this is amazing.
Did you get much like outside of fishing press coverage wise with it, like papers and stuff like that?
I did angling. No, what did I do with Keith? What did Keith used to do?
Tight lines.
Tight lines.
Tight lines. I did that.
Yeah, I did a few of them.
Are you all
The
quiet?
most awkward video on the planet that I've ever took part in. Yeah, just that shouldn't have kept me gob shut.
Oh yeah, I suppose, because I got...
Did you drag it out to that, or did it finish by then?
No, I did 2 tight lines, but that was well before FishO.
Yeah, I think it finished the year after I won the first time. I think tight lines went then,
Yeah, it could have done.
like
They got
2015.
rid of that and boots and all the rugby league show, didn't they? They got rid of 2 things.
Did they?
Yeah. So it was brilliant.
Yeah, there is no outside coverage though. It's weird, isn't it?
No.
But definitely, FishO is a one that if you talk to non-match anglers, like your general pleasure anglers and stuff, they know about FishO, but they don't. No one hears about sort of match this
Anything
and golden
else.
reel,
No.
UK. All of those, as big as they are within match fishing, it seems FishO's the only one, probably because of Sky, isn't it?
Of course it is.
Yeah,
it's
it's
because it takes over telly for the day.
It's
doesn't it?
like in work, someone said to me on the Friday, what you doing? I said, I've got fishing matches on Sky. They're like, yeah. Like, it's a quite rowdy place. Like,
Yeah.
Like, people take the mick. Yeah, whatever.
Have they got a fishing section?
Used to, that's how I used to fish with.
Right.
But years ago, I think Rich used to run it. I miss it,
Right.
looking back, because we used to go everywhere. Weaver, used to go away days, used to go commercials, used to be...
That was with Airbus.
Yeah, it was mega. That could be another topic, because that
Yeah.
just
Yeah,
it's
boy.
just mint. But in Airbus, it was like, it's obviously, it's proper, like, people take the mick and all that. Anyway, I was like, this is what happened. So I was like, yeah, a minute. People put some bets on and that. I said, and then I've gone on my phone, like, I think it was a Sunday morning, and in a Super 6 group chat with a load of the people in there.
When's this? After you've won?
Yeah. So I've not looked at my phone, because my missus had my phone, and she said it was just like going mental.
Yeah.
So I've got going through my phone, and I went on the Super 6 chat, and it was like, it's literally grown blokes watching it in the golf club.
Really?
Yeah, buzzing, and like, apparently some fella wouldn't go to the pub because he had like 100 quid on me at like 8 to 1. So his mates rung him up. He's like, "You coming in the pub?" He's like, "No, I'm watching the fishing." So he's like, "What are you watching fishing for?" And then he was like, "You'll be alright if I win." And then he's gone down the pub and just everyone's had a thing. It's like when I walked in on the Monday because we had shut down for 2 weeks. So the Monday, 2 weeks after, it was like everyone was like, "What the?"
Yes,
like no one cares about fishing in there. But then it was because it was on Sky.
Yeah.
And then obviously I think
It's all on one.
I can't remember which other one. Then they're like, "Oh, is there other ones?" I'm like, "Yeah, there's 2 others and some little ones like Fish Midlands, Fish North." And they're like, "Oh, but when's the Sky one again?" That's what
That's
the
what
Sky
everyone
one is. The
remembers and
the
knows
thing
to
with
watching it.
Yeah.
So without that, it just fizzles to nothing. That is what makes it these days, isn't it? That's what makes it stand out.
Definitely.
That is it.
Yeah, if it just turned into if Sky decided they didn't want to put the money into it, it would just turn into a match theatre or a golden reel where it's still a big thing within match fishing, but
Would the buzz disappear?
Yeah, I think
to the
so.
level that it's
I
got.
think so.
I'm having that.
Even like, so when you were younger, it, like when I first got in, the only thing I was like bothered about was my board, my jacket. I know it seems when you're looking at it, you're thinking they got a jacket.
yeah.
Like because there's only used to be
isn't it?
16 people when I was starting growing up fishing. So like when you had, I think I like robbed your pants one year, and I'm like, what, like.
It's a shot. Everyone does. Honest.
So like it's like I had them on, and they're like, "Where have you got them?" Well, get them on that. I'd be like, "Oh, you got them on." Like,
It is. It's different, isn't it?
Yeah.
I remember being so proud at Whiteacres. I went on holiday to Whiteacres with the lads, and I wore my FishO suit like the year after.
Oh, right, okay, come on.
yeah.
You're so proud of it.
Go in Tesco in your FishO jersey.
Honestly, it used to be like, because it was a.
I like darts tops now. You play darts with them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're different now, aren't they?
Yeah.
The t-shirt and that, but yeah, your suit was such a big thing, wasn't it?
Yeah.
My mate's like vultures all over it now.
Straight on it.
Oh, I've never gone home with it in the last decade.
Really?
Honest.
That's a
Gone.
Yeah, I've got.
Isn't it?
Well, the 2 I've been it twice. I've got them obviously. The first one and the one I won. So it's like.
You've got to
year's
save
like,
this
like,
year's. You
Yeah,
can't
I've
give that
saved the
away.
winning
Yeah,
one.
it's
The other
like-
4 I've got, they've gone.
So how much have you had in free Gore-Tex from FishOMania? That's ridiculous,
I've
isn't
had
it?
13 sets of.
13 times, what are they, like 300-400 quid for a set?
No, it's. I shouldn't dispel this myth. It's not the proper Gore-Tex.
Is it?
It's not like the amazing stuff they do. It's like, don't get me wrong, it's
Good.
proper
Yeah, it's
good
good.
stuff.
Proper good.
It's beautiful summer stuff in it.
Yeah.
It's
It worked-
waterproof.
Slightly
summer.
lighter weight.
It's like a lightweight version of what they do. Do you know what I mean? It's still
Yeah.
top notch.
It worked this year.
But was it?
It's a bit rainy though, wasn't it? Not very waterproof
It was
this year,
biblical
mate.
this year, wasn't it?
Last year, rather. Bloody hell.
It was more waterproof than that North Face jacket I was wearing.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
you-
just got that on the way up, didn't you? Yeah,
Mostly
and,
moist.
Yeah, it's so wet.
But-
So
But,
what have you done then? What's it changed for you then, Matty?
I don't think this is my opinion on it. I feel like I've like when you won it, won it at the right time for the commercial boom starting.
Yeah, I'm having that.
So like,
we've talked about this. haven't we?
Yeah, it's like so. Your coaching went for the route like don't get me wrong, I do coach, but because I work full time, I can only do it on a Monday really, and I can't do loads because of other stuff. So it's like I have to do a bit of filming and stuff like that. So it's like I haven't got loads and loads of days, so I don't really advertise a lot because I don't want to do too much and then start letting people down and you start getting a bad name and stuff. But so it's like I feel like I'm later on
Yeah.
in that. So like, but then I can use Christian for example. He's like 5 years younger than me, so he hasn't done like the stuff that I've done in life. So he can go out coaching loads and loads and loads.
Yeah.
Because he think right, I can drop that. As where I've done my apprenticeship in work, I can't just drop that. I can't. Like I've said to you
I'll
before.
give you a
I
bollock
can't.
if
Yeah,
you
I
did.
can't. So I'm thinking right. Well, I don't. And I've done it. I did fishing for a year when I worked here, and I love fishing, but that like nearly killed me off.
Oh really?
I wouldn't have not gone fishing, but it was just too.
Stopped enjoying it.
Yeah,
okay.
just every day it's like, oh, I've got to go there.
Yeah.
I've got to go there.
It is.
And like, even when COVID happened, I got furloughed because I ain't finished my apprenticeship and I could go a lot, and it's like,
Oh yeah.
can't be bothered. Like,
Really?
yeah, we're going like tunnel on the Wednesday, like Lindo on the Saturday, fishing on the Sunday. It's just like it's getting too much. This. Like,
It does, and
Yeah.
people don't realise that they
Fair.
will. They're a full-time angler.
like,
Yeah. Lots of
When you're older and you have commitments in life, it's flipping hard to stay
Yeah.
motivated. Isn't
yeah.
it?
Kids is one, isn't it? Like ridiculous, definitely.
It's like-
Even that, mortgages, everything. It changes everything.
yeah, so it's like, so with what me winning, it's like it's brilliant. Do you know what I mean? Like I can get. It's weird as well because I feel like I'm comfy at Preston, so
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that I haven't had anyone come to me. They'd be like, oh, there's loads of companies. I'm like, who's going to come?
Doesn't work like that
No,
these days.
it doesn't work like that because I'm like, they probably look and go, oh, he's fine now. He's been there for I've been there for 6 years, I think, this year.
Yeah.
So like, they're going to go, oh yeah, he's all right chilling there. He's not going to do anything about that. But then with the money side of it, because I did my apprenticeship, I had a bit of debt, so I cleared that off. Like obviously I've moved into a bigger house. I got married and I've got a kid now. So it's like,
Mate,
I've done a lot of like big things in life. So it's like,
It makes things more comfortable.
yeah, it's
that's
just
what it's
easier.
about.
Like that's what the nicest thing for me is. Like I went out and took my family out on the Sunday and I paid. I've always wanted to do that because like
a few £100 in it.
Yeah,
for the
yeah.
family, yeah. I
It's
think
like-
I did the same actually.
yeah, it's
good,
like
isn't it?
just like I'd never be able to do this. My dad's trying to argue with me. I'm paying. I'm like, well, you're not because I've just paid the bill. So like,
We've
we're
all
going-
had that first thing then. You
Yeah.
obviously went a bit different, but you've done something that you couldn't do before.
yeah.
100% now. I'd still
That's
be
what it's
like
about.
putting money away now. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's the
Definitely.
not worrying is so
Oh yeah, that's it.
different,
Done.
isn't it?
Yeah. I just feel like it's not that it doesn't change your life. It's just different now because there's a lot
Yeah.
of commercials. There's loads of matches. There's loads. I don't feel like there's as many people fishing because it's not fishing the same thing, but there's so much now. I feel like
Yeah.
everyone's just
Diluted that kind of
like
thing.
sort of like the fish. We say this, didn't they, about the big final matches? There's probably like 300-400 people, 200-400 people that go regular on them,
Yeah.
and then the odd people that drift in and out. So there's not as, but if there's one, then that's where they're all going to be.
Oh, 100%.
That's how it used to be.
Yeah, that's what.
Going back a weird, touching on something you're on about them with sponsorship.
Yeah.
It's weird how Fisho's affected that these days. Not with us. Back in the day, like 15 years ago maybe, getting in Fisho could get you a sponsorship potentially.
Oh, wow,
It'd get you noticed.
Yeah, definitely.
Just qualifying would be like a flipping heck, you're in Fisho. Winning it would have got you a full deal.
Yeah.
100%. If you didn't have a deal or were on it would get you a full deal just winning that one match back in the day.
Because it's
Yeah.
weird that certain finals, I don't know if it's how they fish or how close it is or the venue they're at or what factors it. Like certain ones you remember loads and then there's other people that sort of slip under the radar a bit with
Yeah.
it. So like, is it like the ones that are dead close at the end, like not last year, the year before where it was like 3 or 4 people in it right to the end?
When Chris won.
Yeah, when
Yeah.
you've got a big finish like that or...
It was close to the last year though with Matty, wasn't it? Who's the lad who was on pink
Nah,
suit?
it wasn't. They were all within a kilo.
Yeah, that was
Top-
like
top
ridiculous.
three were
700
within a
grams.
kilo.
It was Christian.
Oh, was it second, third?
Yeah.
Yeah,
fourth?
you
right,
had 3
okay.
kilos. Something.
Is that what I'm thinking?
4 kilo in the end. Yeah.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, no, not that close. But
Yeah.
yeah,
I remember.
it's,
Yours felt like quite a... You were up there and just ticked over and...
I think I'm the only, like I don't, but like from start to finish, I was for like.
Yeah, he's on.
I didn't ask Sam until halfway through, and then I said, "He's like, you 10 kilo head." I was like, "Huh?" Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
But-
like not in a nasty... It's quite a safe...
Finish.
Quite a safe
I did,
ticky
yeah.
over.
I'd be stealing that off me. I had that one. Start to finish. On my
I
Bible.
watch it back and find.
Oh, and
On my Bible one,
First year one.
I never got beat.
Was
Yeah,
it
Andy Ford says that Nathan stuck over me, but he never did.
No,
That's why.
no.
Oh, you won that. Second person
No.
then.
Yeah.
But
But yeah,
yeah, having that big finish and making it exciting probably adds to the
think-
how memorable.
I don't think it does what it used to though.
like you,
That stemmed from back in the day though, because you remember, was it Cox who got beat by, was it Matt Hall on that last
Yeah.
fish, or was it Steve Cook? That was even before that. And then Neil Mason was winning for a long time, and then Rob Hitchens beat him, didn't he?
Yeah.
Remember that? So that was stemmed from all back
The
then.
Neil McKinnon one as well. I love that.
That was-
that's,
yeah,
that's,
Tommy
that's my
Pickett.
favourite one. That
Yeah,
like
that's
when I
good,
just
that.
watched that, I'm like, oh my god, he's gonna come in. That's like poor Thomas was out there like,
Yeah.
and Neil McKinnon's like, got one. I'm
Another
like,
shallow,
like,
no one is fish shallow
No.
in the arena. You know what I mean?
It's like,
It was
oh
that
my
2010 that, wasn't it?
well, so yeah, historical fishers. Then what's your favourite? Obviously, looking back at
My favourite was when Steve Ringer won. Because it's like the first time I thought, flipping, it was 98, I think.
was that
Hayfield.
Hayfield?
Big
Hayfield
lake.
on a big feeder truck, and it was the first time that it's really sort of like got me attention. FishOMania, yeah, I want to do them, and then I've tried to obviously get in them ever since that. But that was my favourite final. That definitely just seeing that net of him with a big ghost carp, and yeah, you know what I mean.
I don't know if I've got a favourite one. I mean, if you can't have ones that you won, that doesn't
No,
count.
one that like inspired you or you.
Yeah, they never,
Definitely not for me.
a final never did. I'd never watched a Fisher final until I was in FishOMania.
Did you not?
No, I knew it existed, but didn't have
You can watch
Sky
them all
on.
now on Sky, can't you? On
Yeah.
YouTube, they're all on there.
I was poor, so I didn't have Sky.
Watch Pimmy win.
couldn't have
Pimmy
watched
gets done meat, God. And he split it with Chappie, didn't he?
Did he?
$12.5 grand, yeah. Yeah.
Catch it on big cat.
Probably the one for me is when they went to Cubmore.
And that first
That
year.
big
one.
bull one, and it just like, because I remember like going up the ramp and it's like younger when you go to Cubmore, it's a massive thing, a big arena.
And
It's
then
like,
it was massive. That's when they had the show and
Yeah,
everything.
yeah.
It was like, whoa.
Huge.
Yeah,
Them
you-
were
We
the
were
big
both in
girls,
that
weren't
one.
they? Yeah, we were. That was the first year.
He got robbed, didn't it?
Yeah, it did actually. Yeah.
Off and dodgy.
Yeah, that was our first year. I was fourth that year and I missed out on Biggest Fish. I've told this story loads of times, haven't I?
Looking back, that was
Big car.
potentially the worst pegged FishOMania final of all time, that.
Oh, it was horrendous.
It was the most unfairly pegged final to nearly. Hayfield pushed it as well when Harry won, but yeah, the most unfairly pegged final of all time. I'm going to say that first fish it was.
Two massive big gaps.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
essentially random as.
Was Harry a Fisho?
Yeah, Harry won.
Yeah,
Oh
first,
yeah, it
didn't
was
he?
Fish. I was thinking that was
Was that the
Maven.
last Hayfield one?
yeah, that was the last one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
we
last
were in
one.
that one, weren't we?
Yeah,
2021.
that's when you were bullying that kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, on the next peg. Just do what I want, mate.
But yeah, get to do
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, it has its.
So it has changed, hasn't it?
It does change. Does change your life, but not like. I couldn't sit here and be like, say if you next year someone went along and won Fisher, they can't just say, "Oh, this is how it changes your life." Because everyone's in different
Everyone's
stages, aren't they?
different,
That's
aren't
what
we should have tried Chris in because he's different again.
he's on weird fishing.
Yeah.
That's what's changed. You can just go fishing.
Yeah, you just go fishing all the time.
Fishing
Has
all
he,
the
has he got a
time.
house? Has he got a house, Christian?
No, I
He's
think
still, he's still really young.
He's really
Chris,
young,
isn't he?
like that. I did it quite
Was he 22, 23?
24,
he?
25. Yeah.
Was he youngest to win it then?
No, Pete Black.
Was
innit?
Pete?
Pete
Yeah.
Black, yeah.
Black,
I'd have literally been dead if I'd have won it at that age.
Oh,
wouldn't
imagine
have made
that,
it.
50 grand at that age. Ugh.
I just think,
I wouldn't have made
Right,
it.
come on, we're going Vegas.
oh yeah, it wouldn't last long
But yeah, I
there.
suppose if you're that young and you're just thinking about like getting a house and I can like deposit it.
That's what dictates it, and thinking about it. Your age when you win
Yeah.
a big one.
Just what you're doing in life.
Does
Like
contribute to
I
a
did,
lot, doesn't
I
it?
did stuff quite early. When I look at it, like bought an house at like 24.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're that young when you're
Yeah,
out.
got married at like 27,
Yeah.
28, 27. Can't remember. And then, do you know what I mean? So it's
But
like,
you're at that stage. It is though, isn't it?
if you hadn't though, say if you're like now, it'd be like, whoa, hang on a minute, we can buy a house.
Yeah.
Like, it just depends where you are, and I don't think you can just say, oh, that you win it and then this happens. Like, depends where. Say for example, like I had no sponsorship, no thingy, come from nowhere. You'd have companies coming, but because you were with one, and I'm like happy
Yeah,
there,
yeah,
and
definitely.
you know what I mean. You've seemed to be doing stuff for years.
They were good that they improved your sponsorship as part of it, didn't they?
Yeah, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You
Yeah.
can move up a step.
But then
as-
you gotta,
not
like-
just because you've won that, because
Yeah.
other things as well.
Progressing the company is good. Like that's
That's
one
how
thing
it
I
is
think.
these
I
days,
come out of
isn't it?
Rumble and asked and said, "Can you progress?" And he's like, "Yeah, don't not progress." So like I've done more filming.
Yeah.
That's
Like-
how sponsorship is these days, isn't
Yeah.
it?
I don't mind it. Like I got to do a shop day at Chester Tackle Store in April. Like, and
Yeah.
it's sound. It was just have
If you want a deal that involves financial payment, that's how
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah, got to.
Yeah.
100%.
They're paying you to do something.
yeah, yeah.
But that's the nice way it does. That's how it'll be these days with sponsorship, innit?
Yeah.
I mean, if an unsponsored angler won fish show, they wouldn't the next day have a sponsorship with all the gear free. It wouldn't exist.
No, that doesn't happen
think so.
anymore, does it?
Gone, hasn't it?
No, yeah.
You can't look at it to improve your
You could
fishing in
not
any
win
way.
FishO and have that. Maybe not, but you could if you got a
Yeah,
big
yeah.
enough following and stuff.
Yeah, well, that's how it's
Yeah.
gone. That's a whole
Yeah.
new different subject, isn't it? Whole new
Let's
different
go.
subject. But
So
yeah.
obviously your fish show win then, Jane. Obviously you've won, 4 of the big titles, including 2 other fish shows. What have they done? Maybe you notice anything off them? Obviously, the financial side of it.
Yeah,
amazing.
financials are joke, innit?
That's pretty been it, yeah.
Yeah.
And all the benefits financial, isn't it? Really.
It's all financial, isn't it? It's all. Let's go controversial.
Go on.
Yeah, a little bit.
Good.
What were we on about? It was.
What matters most?
Yeah.
The trophy or
title.
It was
or
on
cash?
Ringer's podcast they did with Matt a while ago, wasn't it? About what matters the most, yeah. Since winning the fish show, great. Played with it. Young lad, stupid.
Yeah.
Second one, I'd had so. No, third one I'd had so. So second one, again, I think I saved a bit. Third one, all it's about is providing for my family. Yeah. The title, yeah, great. I want to win as many different titles as I can. I love that. But I want the money.
Yeah.
All I want is the money.
Yeah.
because I
Can't
want
be
it
all titles, can you?
for that little pain in the arse that lives back at my house. That is all I
Yeah,
want.
well, I'm exactly the same, yeah. It is, isn't it? That's what you do.
We're in a position that winning 3 fish shows and whatever else
Yeah,
has put me in a position now where my life goal, I can do it doing something I love,
yeah,
either out with you pair of weirdos or fishing matches, whatever.
yeah,
I can provide the life I want to provide for my child.
yeah.
And it also gives me time with her, and I fucking love that.
So good, isn't it?
Do you know what I mean?
That's it. Well, that's why I'm at weekends. I just love it with them, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's
Even
also
in the
on
week,
Saturday.
innit?
Yeah.
In the
brilliant.
winter, you're
Take
so
them to school, I
lucky.
can take them to school this time of year, you know what I mean?
It
It's
means
brilliant.
so much, doesn't it? And if you'd have asked me 10 years ago when we first fish show,
Yeah.
no, I'm having no kids, I'm having
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
It is so flipping good, and I sound such an old fart, but I love that element that it's
Nothing
given me.
else matters. It's amazing.
Yeah,
Love it.
I can spoil a little bugger, which is wrong, but it's what you do, and I can see him whenever I want.
Yeah.
But is that legacy side of things not in your head at all, that you want to be sort of remembered as?
Couldn't give a shit.
No.
The most successful ever.
I want to drop dead and her be comfortable for life. That's all I care about. Her and them be comfortable.
Yeah.
That's all the goal is.
Go ahead, Jay.
That is it. And do you know what I mean? I love enjoying everything I do fishing wise.
Yeah.
Massive. You know what I mean? Big part of it, and more so now than ever.
Yeah.
I have to enjoy it rather than if I could enjoy it and not win, I'd prefer that than hate what I'm doing, type of fishing,
Right, okay,
event,
yeah.
whatever,
That makes
and win
sense.
it.
Yeah.
The other might take prevalence these days.
Right.
It's a bit weird. It has changed a bit in that sort of respect.
You're
but
just slowly becoming a pleasure angler.
Hey, I am.
pleasure angler.
I am.
Me and Matt
Easy.
are both pleasure anglers. Me and
But
Matt,
no, because
yeah.
I can't go fishing.
Yeah.
Literally can't go fishing without competition being
Yeah.
involved.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just made life.
Yeah, it's so good.
Yeah.
I've only had 5 weeks of it, and I've been twice. But like, I liked it. I would just 3 hours I've been for. That's it, 3 hours. My dad's come down.
Yeah.
I'm fishing on a lake where he used to take me fishing. I'm just like,
Oh, it's it got some nostalgia.
yeah,
as
it's
well.
like,
mate.
we had a couple of fish. It's like, done now.
Yeah.
And I'd never ever do that. Like, we've been here, me and Chris, before, and it's
Yeah.
like going dark, and Pete's going mad because we won't go home.
Well, that's before you had any commitment.
Yeah, just like, I can understand like when people go and stuff now. It's like,
Yeah.
I just, normally I'd like, oh, you want to watch the football? And then it's like, well, I can't. Like, I can, but you have to like try and plan it. I haven't done it yet, but it's like, when they used to, just be like, yeah, just sit there till 7 and
Yeah.
Definitely changes, doesn't it?
yeah, it's a bit, well, I'm in the early stages of it, but I can see why. And like, just going like fishing for a bit, just like, obviously I like matches, I like doing all that. Like, I've got some stuff coming up. It's
Gotta
like,
have your own
But
time.
you'll do the same as me now, in that the only fishing you'll do will be pleasure fishing. Yeah, you're doing that now because there's nothing else.
yeah, I've got,
Once it's next month, you will only go to big matches now, won't you?
yeah, from next Sunday onwards, I've just got a match every week, which is something to fish for.
Yeah.
That's
When it
what-
comes to weekends and there's no big match, I bet you'll end up staying with Nick and the Little End
Yeah, I won't.
because everything just changes, doesn't it?
Yeah,
You just-
I used to be obsessed. Like, I'd come from a night shift straight to here on Friday normally.
Yeah.
Have like an hour's sleep. Well, not even that sometimes. Just come. It's just fish.
Sleep.
And be like, I love it. Now I'm like, I'm not even doing that because I'll get home and Nick will just go, there you go. I'll
have
Give
a
me
chat.
the
be half asleep.
That's
but,
it. Get him winded.
Yeah.
But no, we're going on a tangent now. But yeah,
Yeah,
this
that's
show
it.
is
That's
one of
changed,
them.
yeah.
And it is,
Definitely.
without doubt, the best event in fishing,
Yeah.
in commercial match fishing. In fishing. In UK fishing, it is
Yeah.
the best thing
Yeah.
that you can win possibly to help you out. But it isn't what people think it does.
No.
I mean, and it's all how you use it as well is a big thing, isn't it? I mean, you can go under the radar, nice quiet, yeah, I won that. Like, similar to, what's the lovely fella from Matrix? Warren Martin.
Oh, yeah.
Like Warren did, win it. Doesn't change that for me, I just like going fishing. And
Yeah. Different
be
things
like that.
for different people at different age.
Yeah, or like Christian would be the good example of being really young age and not using any nastiness, like milking it.
Yeah.
No, not in that way.
Oh, right,
for his
okay.
fishing career sort of thing.
Yeah.
Was out as much as
Oh,
he
right,
could.
okay, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Using that
Yeah.
credibility that he knows he's got for that period when he's Fish Show champ, you can use it to the most ability to get you seen as a public, on the public eye sort of thing, isn't it? They're the two extremes you can go down, or you can go nice in between and just crack on.
Go ahead, Jay, lad. Love it. Fish Up Podcast, done.
Done.